Hi, I'm Paul Morton. Let's talk about LLCs and how to use them to limit your liability. So an LLC versus a PLLC. An LLC is a limited liability company and a PLLC is a professional limited liability company. And the difference is that if you are in a situation, let's say a physician or a dentist, and you have to have a certain credential to run that clinic, that practice, or that business, then a PLLC may be necessary. So, for example, you can be a physician and still need an LLC. You would use a PLLC if you ran and owned your practice or you did some moonlighting. And you would use an LLC for something, let's say, like real estate. If you have a rent house, you would open and create an LLC and put the rent house in the LLC. The LL stands for limited liability for a purpose. So when you create an LLC or a PLLC, then you define who's providing the care, essentially. So if you're a W-2 employee, there's no need for an LLC to go practice medicine. The institution that you're practicing under as an employee is providing the care, and they have the insurance and things of that nature. For independent contractors or moonlighters, if you're moonlighting or if you own your own clinic or your own practice, then that PLLC may be essential so that you as the individual isn't providing the care. It's the clinic or the LLC that's providing the care. So here's you as the institution. What's at stake? If something happens and there's a liability situation professionally, bank accounts, non-creditor protected investment accounts, potentially real estate, cars, things of that nature could be at risk and called into play if there is a situation of a lawsuit that exists. If the LLC is present and active and it owns the clinic, then the LLC is the institution providing the care, not the individual. So the LLC may own an insurance policy and a bank account, and everything else is outside of the LLC. So if a lawsuit comes into play, that is all that's at stake. LLCs only work if the LLC is not an extension of your personal finance, of your personal financial world. So in order to do that, you get an EIN, an employer ID number. You set up a bank account. Money goes to the bank account, and you treat the LLC like a business. And then that's one of the best ways to make sure that the LLC is valid as a separate institution. Thank you for watching. I'm Paul Morton.